guys, well, another day, another 20 degrees and wind and snow. It's really bad. And well, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's been bad and I have been struggling. Not mentally, although I do struggle mentally because I'm kind of slow, but physically, I can't make the content I want to make. Normally, over the years, the winters are not that bad. We get like one storm, I make an upload, everyone loves it, and you guys did love the last one with the TRX in the snow. It's got 600 something thousand views. That's insane, so thank you. But I make the snow upload for the year and everything goes back to normal. This time, not like that. We got one storm and then there was another one in the forecast, and I had bought this supercar and it's insane. It's an awesome supercar and I wanted to drive it, obviously, and make the content with it. I put a lot of stock into this vehicle, you know, a lot of money, a lot of energy. This was going to be and is my main content car for the channel. And now the weather was not cooperating, but no big deal at this point, right? Because it was one storm, then another one, and then I figured after that it would clear up and I could get the car. But it kept happening. And I bought the car a couple of weeks ago, and I kept waiting, and there was snow and more snow and more snow, and eventually I got to the point where I realized if I don't get the car, I may never get the car until like spring. I just came to the conclusion that I was gonna have to bite the bullet here, and I didn't want to get it in this weather, but the forecast was bad all week and next week and the week after. So what can I do? Therefore, I woke up and I cleaned off my trailer because I wanted to be a responsible person. I cleaned off my trailer so I didn't have snow blowing all over the road. I hooked up the Denali and I decided to hit the highway. And we were on our way to Workhorse Performance. If you know about them, you might know what car I'm getting. Although they do more than just one vehicle, they are certainly most known for one in particular. So you might already know what the vehicle is if you haven't cheated and looked ahead in the video. I loaded up and we were on our way to Workhorse. On the way, the roads were pretty bad. You can see what I was working with here. Luckily, I do have a trailer. Now, this trip I really wanted and wished I had an enclosed, and I might do that. But it's one of those things where, like, you know, you always say, I'm gonna do it, I'll get one. And then when you really need it, you don't have it yet. But I might actually do that now. So roads pretty bad, as you can see, everywhere. Didn't matter whether it was a back road, a highway, they were all pretty bad in their own way. And then the Amish were out and about. Now, if you don't know about the Amish, I live in Hershey, PA. Hershey is right next to Lancaster. Lancaster is a big Amish hub. There are more Amish communities all over the country, but Lancaster is certainly a big one, if not the biggest one. So normal for me, nothing really crazy, but kind of cool if you haven't seen that. They're out driving around in the horse and buggy. Now those things do have to have lights on them, as you might be able to see there. And there was one I thought was kind of neat. You got to see here, this guy hooking up some type of rudimentary plow system or like a combine system to a team of draft horses, and they can pull tens of thousands of pounds. They are the big rigs of the horse world. The trip down there, pretty uneventful, just slow going, bad roads, and then I finally arrived at the wrong place first, but it was only 15 minutes away from the real place, and then I arrived at the real place, and I knew I was at the right place because of the amazing vehicles. Now, the owner wanted to keep the outside of the shop a little bit more low-key, totally get that, but the inside was amazing. And yes, you can tell what I bought. It's the one right there in the middle, if that's not on the screen yet. My God. That's a perfect spot for an ad. Raid Shadow, wait, wrong ad. Guys, this will be the last upload you see for 100x entrance to win my brand new, nicely built 2024 Denali HD Ultimate, fully loaded right down to the massaging seats. Yes, it does have massaging seats. Have you ever had a back massage while doing 90 down the highway? Well, it's pretty cool, and it could happen to you, and quite frankly, you're gonna want it. So don't wait, get entered right now. We have already had a few of our winners enter during 100x because it's our biggest entry multiplier and it never comes back. So don't wait, hit the link down below, change your life forever. Get something cool that you're going to love to wear or use and change your life forever. 717supply.com. Link down below. Don't wait. Last chance for 100x entries to win this truck and $50,000. Yes, you can tell what I bought. It's the one right there in the middle, if that's not on the screen yet. It's a GTR, and I'm pumped. It's a freaking GTR. I bought a Japanese car. I bought a GTR, and not just any GTR, one with quite a bit of power, but we'll talk about that in a second. I'll show you the car over at the shop. But overall, great time, and the bad part, really the only bad part was that this was supposed to be a really fun delivery upload, right? I was going to go down there, get a tour, go out in some cars like their biggest builds, and take my car out. That sadly is well, clearly not going to happen, but overall very cool. And really the worst part for me was not having an enclosed trailer. So we got the car. I'll just skip right to the good stuff here. We got the car. I could talk a lot about the shop, and the people were very nice. Tony, the owner, great guy. But I'll skip to the good stuff here. We loaded up the car on the open trailer. Everything went over really well. Car is amazing. I'll show you. And then I went home. And you might be thinking, well, okay, on the way there, you had a bad time, but certainly the ride back was better, right? No, not at all. Anyway, let me show you my new 2018 Nissan GTR. Oh my God, I still can't hardly believe it myself when I see the car in here, and it looks so cool in here. All of my friends that over the years have been, there's kind of like two groups, right? You got your American car fanboys and like the Japanese car fanboys. And I have a lot of friends that were more Japanese car guys, you know, loved GTRs and Supras and MR2s and all that cool stuff. And I have always appreciated those cars, but they were never like my go-to. I can't tell you how many of those people, my friends, have texted me and been like, oh my God, you finally got one. Welcome to the dark side. And I'm pumped. I really am excited. I'll be honest. GTR, not ever something I thought I would own or want to own. It doesn't check any of my boxes. My boxes for cars are American, V8 or more, or like exotic, you know, Italian. I love my Lambos, but V8 or up, so V8, V10, V12. Usually rear drive. The Lambos are all-wheel drive, so that's not like a make or break, but usually rear. And, you know, just more of that American muscle. I've had so many freaking Corvettes, Mustangs, Vipers, and although they're all different, they're all kind of like the same idea. This is drastically different. A V6, Japanese, a coupe, all-wheel drive. It's nothing that I normally look for, but that's what I need. Let's face it, I have done the American stuff on the channel for a very long time, long enough, and I am at the point, I think the audience is, and me myself, I'm at the point where I want something different, and this is drastically different. Now, it could go either way. I might hate it, but I think I'll like it. If I don't like it, I'll be honest with you guys. I always am. I don't pretend on my channel to like stuff or not like stuff. When I tell you what I like, it's what I really like. With the Viper, for example, I thought I would like the Viper a lot more, ended up not liking it, and I was honest. And that was hard because I put a lot of money into that car, a lot of hype from the audience on that car, but I didn't like it. This one, my excitement is genuine. I am ready for something different, and I'm telling you all right now, under no circumstances is this a giveaway. You have my absolute word. This is my race car for the season and maybe more. So getting into the nitty gritty here, I'm not gonna reveal everything. Let's say Let's just agree on 1200. We'll say it makes 1200, and yeah, 1200, and it's really fast. Let's go with that. I will say it is significantly faster than anything I've ever had, and I am pumped. I mean, you can tell by the wheel and tire. You can tell by the setup there, the drag radials on all four corners, that it might be pretty quick, and I love it. Love the blue. This car has been meticulously maintained by a guy who actually works for Workhorse. It's got 10,000 miles on it as a 2018. And I mean, just look at it. The carbon ducktail, the Boost Logic pipes. Oh, there is so much to unpack, and I am so freaking pumped to try something and experience something brand new with all of you. By the way, besides driving the car off the trailer to here, I have not driven the car yet. So we're gonna get to all that good stuff shortly, as soon as the weather is good. I know, guys, this is not the action-packed upload you want to see. It's not the upload I want to make, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I had to make the video getting the car, but it's fully intact. Door handle is that way. The Lambo, I think, is the opposite way. Yeah, it is. The Lambo, the Huracan, was forward grab. This is backwards. Gotta remember that so I don't look like an idiot. But fully intact, full interior. I might put in the footage from when Tony was giving me the rundown on the maps and all that stuff. Might not sure yet.
In a stock GTR, you would have to shift to third, and third gear in this is not as good as second. So second gear, 50, 55 is this thing's sweet spot. Roll an anti-lag, let off the button, and just hold on, because it's gonna auto shift.
I don't know how much I want to reveal yet, but yeah, she is a sweet car, and I'm pumped. So let me know in the comments, are you excited for something totally different for once on my channel? I am. Who do you think you are? I am. If you get that reference, comment down below. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, give Blue Godzilla here a big thumbs up. Take care and have a great night.